Welcome, Virgo. This marks the third intense month in a row for our energy. We enter the month of May with Pluto going retrograde, so moving backwards into Capricorn. A lunar eclipse in Scorpio sets the tone for how we're going to walk forward for the next 6 months. Venus, Mars, and Jupiter all move signs. Mercury comes out of retrograde, begins going direct again. The Sun moves into Gemini. And we have a new moon in Taurus. So, hi, I'm Tilly. And this is your monthly focus for May 2023. By the end of this video, you will be able to harness the energy of May to bring success into your life. And just to let you know, these readings can be applied for your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. So the sun represents us, our ego, our motivations. The moon is our feelings, our emotions. The rising sign is the energy we put out into the world. So if you don't know your moon or rising sign, simply go to my website, tilly.today, click Astro Reports, and under that heading, you'll want to click Free Simplified Natal Report. Put in the info, hit Submit. It's a totally free natal chart that will supply you for this information and more. So first, let's look at the planets, their movement, and what this means for you. On May 1st, Pluto goes stationary retrograde. So it has, for a very short period of time, been going direct, okay? And for you, this is about your health and your well-being. So maybe you are looking at new ways of incorporating things into your life to feel healthier, to feel more alive, maybe change some behaviors or habits in your life. And now we'll be going retrograde for this month. So we'll be revisiting some of those things that we looked at. We might be expanding our thought process on those things, or we might be shutting them down. And you really want to journal during this time because this energy is really going to last to 2044. So back, when it's 2032, you're not going to remember what exactly you witnessed here and how that plays a role in your future development. But you may be, it may be a very good thing to be able to read back to moments through the Pluto transit. May 5th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. For you, it is about the transformation of things in your life. It is about planting the seed. It is about community or working with a small group of people towards a goal, towards a dream. Now, the eclipse in Scorpio will point out where we need to put closure, where we need to put endings. And this energy will last up to 6 months, right? So it's not like everything has to be done in a day, but we will be purging a lot of things that no longer belong in our life in order for us to really plant those seeds, in order for us to transform our life in some way. Something is holding us back. Maybe it's a glass ceiling we've put there. We've allowed other people to build up on that glass ceiling, but we feel burdened or we can't go forward in some way. The eclipse for you will allow you to see where these things are so that you can plant those seeds. May 7th, Venus enters Cancer. So it's the love of, in groups of people, okay? In groups. Now you might find love more available to you if you go to large functions where there's a lot of people rather than asking your friends if they know somebody or doing one of the online dating apps or whatever. It might be better to get into a group of people and where it's socializing and you get to know each other a little bit and, the connection's made that way. It could also be it's about perhaps creating beauty or love or magic within a group of people. So maybe it's an organization to better the planet or to help people find their way in life. And you being a part of that going forward. It could be a lot about you talking about the things that you love, the things that have beauty in your world, and wanting to try these things. And maybe not for long periods of time, maybe not getting fully invested, but at least to dip your toe in the water of some of the things that you think are beautiful, wonderful, lovely, divine, and you want to experience it in some way. It could also have to do with how you spend your money within groups of people. You know, are you the person that walks into the bar and says, I'll buy a round for the table or something? Or are you more the person that always gets up to go to use the bathroom when it's your turn to pay? I don't mean that. But, you know, just for a grasp of how you use your money and how you use your money towards telling people you love them, groups of people you love them, and is it necessary? Is it wise? Is it appropriate? Does it move you forward? Does it give you value? Is it an investment of sorts? So look at how you utilize those things within communities, within groups. It could also be that you join a group of something that really sparks your interest and really, you know, you have a passion for it. You have a desire for that subject or that topic or that movement. On May 15th, Mercury will go stationary direct, and that is in your ninth house. So if you've had problems studying or learning or taking in information through those kinds of ways, chances are now it will be a lot easier for you to focus and ingest the information. Okay, ingest. To take the energy in, to take the knowledge in, to take the wisdom in, to what you're trying to, you know, file to memory. It could be where your plans got all messed up for travel, for adventure. Now things seem to settle. Everything is a direct go. May 16th, Jupiter moves into Taurus on May 16th. And then on the 21st, or the 19th. The 19th, we would have the new moon in Taurus. So there's a lot of energy between May 16th and 19th about new, beautiful, creative energy coming into your travel, your expansion of wisdom. So where you really got pulled back when Mercury went retrograde, this is now not only going direct for you, not only being able to go with the flow again of things, but things open up to you, things expand, good luck comes in, new beginnings start through these things. On May 20th, Mars will move into Leo. And you know, you're just kind of, enough is enough. What has value has value. What doesn't. It goes. You're going to utilize this time to end paths, to release burdens, to let go of obligations or control or responsibility in areas where you don't really need to have that kind of control, commitment level, and turn the commitment more on you and where you want to go in life. May 21st, Sun moves into Gemini, and that is work and career. So things will be highlighted in your work and career. Are you happy? Are you content? Are you making the wage that you want? Is there promotions that you would like to go after, or lateral movements where you feel that you would be much better served? Or are you going on the job hunt? Are you looking for a new career altogether? So a lot happening. Let's see what the cards have to say. Your shadow card is, what is it? The Six of Swords. So this is a time to, you know, sail out to uncharted lands, to be strong in your determination to go forward in a new way. So this could be the job. It could be, well, we'll look a little bit as the cards get laid out. But know that the undercurrent here is that you are starting new things. You are branching out into the unknown. But your wisdom, your knowledge will take you there. So you don't really have to worry as much as you may worry about stepping into the unknown, because it looks like you've already walked the paths and learned the lessons needed in order to take this jump, in order to take this leap of faith, in order to take this risk upon yourself. Our first card is the Hermit. Definitely you're looking about new ventures. Definitely. Here we are the Hermit, the one that goes into the desert or the cave for X number of days. And they sit there and they meditate. They meditate on where they are now, what they have to utilize in the here and now, and where they would like to go forward. And as they slowly meditate on this and work out a plan, a strategy, when they feel confident that they have an idea of how to walk this path, they come out of the cave, they come out of the desert, and resume walking. And so that's kind of where you're at, okay? So we're looking to step into uncharted waters, okay? You're going into, I guess because it's in a boat, uncharted waters. And we're going to pause a little bit. We're going to work out a game plan. We're going to see how different scenarios may work out. Maybe there's something that we thought that we could take with us that really is going to hinder us long term, and we work on dispelling that from our lives before we actually move forward in the way we want. Our next card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck coming in, a change of seasons coming in, a change of energy coming in, a new chapter being started in your life, an elevated path appears, or a brand new path completely. And the Three of Swords. Three of Swords says there's healing that needs to be done in your life. That it's really keeping you down where you can grow so much. And we'll find out a little bit more maybe in what area of development that is in your life. But there's definitely something that has hurt you, that has scarred you, that you wear with you. It kind of almost defines you in this moment. And it's about allowing the healing. Allowing a healing light to come in, surround you, invade every cell of your body, and take out any kind of negative tension or anxiety or fear that you're carrying within yourself, because it's actually holding you back from what you can really step into. For work and career, well, we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about finding that true balance. So maybe we want a great career, but we don't want to give up our home time or our family life or hanging out with our friends. Or maybe it's something that we do on the side and it will take away from that. And it's trying to figure out the true balance. The true balance that will really bring happiness and joy and well-being into our hearts, into our lives. Feeling that structure, feeling that clarity, feeling that understanding. And maybe it's just a conversation with a couple of people saying, hey, I'm going forward in my job in this way. I want to get to this promotion. It's going to take some time away from us. Don't take it personally. I just need to do this now in my life. And then I can back it up again and resume the balance that is in my life. I mean, and talk to other people and get their input on how they can support you through different challenges that you may have to really bring in the balance. You don't have to carry it all on your shoulders. Okay, there's people there that would love to help you. And you know yourself, when you are asked to help somebody in their time of crisis or need, it's almost like a compliment, right? That they would come to you and ask. So please, please return that compliment to them. And ask them if they could help you in some way, in some form. Relationships. The Eight of Cups. Well, the Eight of Cups symbolizes us going forward in a path, but leaving behind things you love. And that could be, when we take relationships to the next step and beyond, we sometimes have to say goodbye to certain friends, colleagues, neighbors, family. because you are setting out on a new life with somebody else. So that could very well be that, and that could be where the pain and the sorrow is too for you. That you don't want to say goodbye to these things in your life or these people in your life in order to experience the love that is being offered you. And yet you want to embrace that because that's a part of your new path forward too. That you're going willingly, but you just don't want the separation part, and you wish you could have everything, but you can't. And so you're kind of at really a forks in the road, but I think you want to go forward more than you want to stay. It's just heartbreaking to leave. Or it could be leaving the things. You could be, it is love and relationships. So it could be that, let's say you're working at a certain place and you have a close circle of friends within that place, and now you're getting transferred out into another location and you have to leave all those people, or you're getting a raise, so now you're going to the 5th floor and you won't see them on the 2nd floor. And even though you know that this promotion is the place that you want to be, it still hurts to say goodbye to the people and the things that we love. And so, in some way, this is a lot of our relationships right now. It's not about going after new love so much, or it could be, but chances are you're working through. You're working through who you need to walk away from in life in order to go forward into the dreams that you want. How do you use your spirituality? Well, by opening up your horizon a little bit, expanding the horizon. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands here. And it's really tapping into your potential and getting an enthusiasm and a passion, getting creative perhaps, and allowing your mind to open up to the possibilities that really lay in wait for you. And not, it's almost like we need to pull off those blinders. I want to go a certain way and that's the only way. And you need to expand your sight into what is really out there, because it might be this, but it could be this over here, which is really similar, but it has this twist in it, and you're going to go, oh, the twist would have made such a difference. Okay, so expand your horizon to what you're looking at, what you're seeing, what you're taking in, what you're paying attention to, and expand it a little bit more of what could be, what has the potential to come into your life if you allow it. So I guess when we're talking about spirituality, I think the best way to do things is, as new things approach you, to meditate on it, to pray on it, to contemplate it, to just sit quietly with your breath, or go for a hike in the woods or along an ocean side, and just reflect on the decision that you need to make, or the offer that showed up, and do you want to make a decision, or do you just want to let it keep going? Health and well-being, we have the 7 of Cups. If you're going through something medically right now, just don't grab the first thing that's being offered to you. I would say second or third opinion here. That it may not be what they think it is at the beginning, or there's somebody with different knowledge and would give you something that is quicker to work or better for you, or also, if you're looking at, say, losing some weight or gaining some weight, just don't go with, the latest market ploy out there. Do some research for yourself. See what works for you. Keep a food journal, things like that. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You want to join a gym, just don't go to the first gym that is the closest to you, because you figure that's the one you'll go to the most. The one you'll go to the most is the one with the best energy. So this one might not have the best energy. So shop around a little bit and see where you fit and where you don't fit. If they have a trial where you can try it for the first month for free, do something like that over just saying, well, I'm just going to sign up because I'm making a commitment, because that might not be the best way to go under this energy. And let's get a Nature's Whisper. Intuition, 36. Intuition. The 36 is, of course, a 9, which is a little bit about completion again, right? So So there's a lot of looking at what doors we want to close, what no longer has value, what holds us down or holds us back is a large part of May for you. Of course, work and career is something too, isn't it? But the adventure is the most important part for you. The adventure, going on the adventure. You just seem to have a knack for knowing what's going to work. Your creative process is unique to you. You just get started and magic happens. Once you have a lot of endurance, you're a hard worker. Once you get focused on a project, you don't stop. You are a trendsetter. You seem to understand what people love. You are very forward thinking. You are being reminded that you have your own inner voice guiding you always. Tap into your wisdom and allow yourself this higher perspective. So once again, higher perspective, expanding the horizon, growing your knowledge and wisdom are all parts of May for you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.